All right, here we are. It is Monday night, October the 6th. Thank you to everybody that has joined us for the Patchination Monday night training call. I'm here with Kevin Duguay as my co-host for tonight, and we have some exciting updates to bring to you from both from the leadership call that just happened today, as well as some of the October promotions. We're glad that you could join us. Welcome here, and Kev, do you want to start us off?
Sure.
Introduce yourself first.
Okay.
Let's get
I'll
you on here.
okay. I'll put the. Let me just get this up because guys can only do one thing at a time, right? So, let me get this up, and then let me get that up, and then I'll tell the story. So, yeah. So, anyways, I'm very excited to be here again with Darlene. We were just together like over a week and a half ago up at Windy Lake, again with a mini leadership get together with some of the peeps in this phenomenal team, and it's always fun getting to work alongside this great leader, Darlene Froze. And I finally got to meet her husband, Kevin. Another great first name. How about
Another
that?
Kevin.
Another just amazing. They're coming out all over.
I
But it
know.
was just so special to meet the other half of the Froze family. And it was just a very special time with the few days up there and getting to know one another, which is what this mission is all about anyways, right? It's about getting to know people and some people you never met before, like your husband, and then now become friends. So it's all good.
Yeah, yeah.
So Darlene, so you could probably figure this title out. It's not for me. There's no way I can come up with this creativity because that's why I've gifted people on this team. And so, Dar, I would love for you, because you educated me on this, just to share with people what you meant by this, because we're gonna stretch you a little bit here today.
Yeah, yeah. So glow up your why. So we've often talked about the why and how it's important in business and in how you function with different things and basically just how you function in your interactions with people and such. And the why is said to be some of your motivating factors as to basically how you run things, why you do things, and why people may choose to listen to you or interact with you in that way. And the glow up of the why is to stretch it a little bit further than that into basically challenge your thinking. I, for one, have always kind of resisted that thought of the business side of this because I got into this to help people. So there's always been that little bit of a hesitation. And I have really been challenged lately, and especially knowing that there's a lot of these October promotions that are coming in that are going to help people, and I dare say it this way, help them make money. And when it comes down to, so I was talking to another associate who basically said to me and says, so how much, and she was pretty blunt about it. She says, how much do you make at your level? And I told her, says, oh man, I need to make 4 times that much. And it really struck me, and she knows exactly who I'm talking about. It really struck me, and like, well, good on you, good for you, because like that's I guess I've never taken a look at this as my primary occupation. Helping people is my primary occupation. That's my why. But this is part of that why. And so when we take a look at some of the promotions that are coming up as far as how people can bring in some extra cash, that's where we're going to stretch you. We're going to glow up your why. It's not just going to be to help people, but it's also not just going to be to make money either. And that's where we wanted to kind of tie in all of these concepts together. We're going to talk about price increases. Heaven forbid. But we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how to help people rank up better and faster this month in October, and especially for the new people. If you've had them on the wings, we've got our dollar coming back for membership. So that's where the glow up comes from. We're going to challenge you. We're going to stretch you a little bit, but we're also going to just dump information on you so that you can take this and just run with it. Kev,
All
next.
right. Well, it's like that show, Total Home Makeover, man. It's
There you
like
go.
after, right? So we're gonna have a completely new looking house when we finish in the next 25 minutes.
Perfect.
So when we okay, go. Why isn't that going? Oh, anyway, I'm on the wrong screen. There we go. So as you know, Jay loves to extend gifts and presents and all the good news, in coming into the last quarter. And for all of us, whether you are a fan of Black Friday or Boxing Day or all this stuff, and anybody in the shopping world, I learned that if anything in business, actually, this last quarter, usually what makes or breaks regular companies sometimes. This is where this happened. But we've been growing steadily all the way through. We have like Black Friday every month. We have like Black Friday, and so Jay, in helping us as the spokespeople or the face of Superpatch, because he mentioned that today on the leadership call. He says, I'm here and I'm doing what I can, and I send out emails to you people, but we are the face of the company. The people that we individually interact with, that's what they see. They don't see everybody else. They see you as you speak with them. So just again, keep these things. You, we are the face of Superpatch and how we work with people. So you all remember this. And Jay, in an incentive, it's like, if you get really good marks, you're going to get a new sticker. He says, I'm going to give you some incentives. So we all know, for those that are either new, you see the list in front of you, the different rank requirements by structure. When you look at senior associate, team leader, director, managing director, VPs and above, and you look at the team volume, okay, your qualifying volume down here. And what he decided to do was, you know what? I want to help you guys and gals. I want to help you grow your business. Why? Because we're going to get into the M word a little bit later on. I want to help you. I want to see if I can try an experiment, quote unquote, and see what happens. Does it help people move to? So what did he do? He says, I'm going to take out that structure. I'm going to take out the structure. And so now we look at the blue at the bottom. This is the new proposal from corporate. This is what I want you to focus on, really, folks. If you look at it, is this black line right here in the middle. I want you to go and see what you can do, because you're going to, as Darlene, she gave a spoiler alert already. She told me to put it towards the end, but she couldn't keep it a secret. But I have another incentive, because it's all going to tie together, folks, when you see this and you really feel the good that we can do because of what we love to do, not only change our lives, but those that come across that face us day to day. So anything you want on this, Dar, on this one?
Yeah, I just want to say how like this is big. So when I first started it took me a long time to rank up. Like I think I got to team leader actually fairly quickly, but there's a structure, like you say, like you have to have this person and they have to have two people and then those people have to have some people and this has to go over here and then to hit director it was another bunch of things that had to happen and and then all of a sudden you hit another rank and it was purely by volume. And it's like, oh, well, I was so focused on trying to run my business this way, and then really it happened this way. That's being taken out. So if you've been kind of getting close to a rank, but you just haven't been able to hit it, if that's a goal of yours, this is an excellent month to be able to do that. Because basically, if you're doing shows, your product is all going for that. Like if you sign people up and they want to get a Flex 40, it's all going into that volume. You don't have to have two team leaders and a director or whatever it is that you would have needed before. You can actually rank up now. Now, if we're going to get into this a little bit further on, but if you're within a certain time frame of your original sign up, there are some pretty major bonuses that come along with that. But there's also your regular bonuses that you would have had before as well. So I think it's a great way for some of the people that have been at senior associate for a while that want to get team leader, but they didn't have the structure, but they're getting close to their volume. Now is your time. Like now
Mhm.
you take it and run, baby. You're good to go. So I'm excited for the people that are kind of coming up into their prime that just can't or just couldn't at that point get into that. And especially like you say, Kev, where there's going to be some specials coming up.
Yeah.
We know that he always does something special coming into this season.
Yeah.
We also know that he's got more patches in his brain, which will be released. And so those are also opportunities when we'll be able to have more product come through our gates. And so I think it's a great opportunity to just look at that black line and say, okay, how do I do with just that black line? How can I make this
Yeah.
happen? So I think it's fabulous.
Yeah, I totally concur, Darren. It's like, I look at that black line, like being in the black. You look
Hmm.
at that with like positives, and it ties into the more black I have means the more people I've helped. That's what it means. So it's like, and I'm in the same thing as Dar. I mean, I saw this vision 11 years ago. I love helping people, but I've grown a lot in the business as well, which has been beneficial because it's an important tool. And again, in learning and new things coming. Again, this is a plug for Vegas in February. Work on getting yourself to Las Vegas in February with all of the Superpatch family from all over the world will be coming to one place to meet all the relatives, okay, that love to share about this deck. So the Flex 40, and there are some people on this team that have been major advocates to help. And this is the giftedness that we have in this team. So I'm going to call somebody out here. And I don't know if he's on the call, but he's out hunting. But Terry has a lot of business acumen that he brought with us, and he was sharing ways of what could we do at enrollment to help people customize. It's like going grocery shopping. It's not like you walk into Costco and you have to buy these only items. No, 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 no. You walk in, you can buy whatever you want. And you know what? That's what Jay has put together for us with this. And this is powerful. Like I've used the Flex 15, there's the Flex 40 with the builder ones, depending where people are, because it's the flexibility of when you sat down with them and say, so what do you want to do with this? Who do you want? What's your target market? What's your niche area? So you as the wisdom person in Superpatch going, let me explain these patches. Or again, we have a 45-minute training from Jay explaining all the patches. So now they get educated by the guy that invented this stuff and going, wow, I can go and customize my own order. Absolutely. And so it's a nice caveat to have in regards to what does the customer or what does the new associate want? I want flexibility, hence the Flex 40. Anything to add, Dar?
Nope, that's good. Well, just that this is new as an enrollee option. Like you can now get that as at
Mhm.
enrollment, which is
That's right. So
ideal.
you're gonna see in a second here why Jay is leading. And again, when you sit down with the person and you have a conversation, and Jay talked about this on the leadership call, why are they joining the company? Why are they partnering, linking arms, holding hands? What do you want to do with this? And so for those that are in the dreaming world, I got to build something, man. I need to create, and this is what I love about network marketing. I need to create another revenue stream. Why? Because we'll see at the end. And everybody figures this out. It's a little or a lot, or I'll need a lot, Kev. Why? Because this is what I need for my family. And so we can guide them on that journey. So Jay, again, in helping us, and more importantly, helping the new person, because again, statistics that he's been sharing, this is where his wealth of business acumen that he brings to us as everyday people. This is what are people looking for when they join a company? It's like you got a signing bonus, right? That's they're athletes. You sign and you get a bonus just for signing your John Henry on the contract. Here it's like, okay, you want to see something really cool? You go help your new person who has a desire to build, because that's what they told you. And you say, hey, I got this, we have this promo here. I have this signing bonus deal. It's a 30-day deal. First 30 days, you can plan this out. We go find 3 more of your friends that need to do what you're doing, about what we're doing to grow this. There's that number in the top left-hand screen. And there's more, because that's coming on the next slide. So this is the giving part. They say you need to get, you don't just get, you give. So you give something out, you put something out there, and see people go, this really woke me up. because you'll see in the next slide, because I know Darth had, okay. And so this is what he did. So when he was talking to us on the call, he says, people need to make money. If I have a job, we've all had a job, we got paid weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, whatever, you got paid. So you stayed. He says, I want to do something. I want to show people how unique we are in Superpatch. That if you follow the right game plan, you will make all your money back before the credit card statement comes in. This is what we're going to do. And so here's the sheet that you can show your new person. You saw that Flex 40 special? Yeah, with you and you find three. Watch how it all pays out. So there are the numbers. You can look at the numbers and you look at the total in green, nice color, it's 1585. You'll make back what you invested to start your business. Now, all the product you have, those 40 packs of patches that you have a lot of benevolence, gifting, money-making opportunities here to do whatever with those 40 patches, 40 packs, with the people that I can help you go help. It's very powerful. And so as Dar was sharing about ranking up, this is very exciting for certain people because I don't know when's the last time an amateur got a signing bonus, but Jay's put them in the rank advances bonus, the hat trick bonus, the driver bonus. He's putting this in there. What? It's just an incentive. Because as we build this team, think of it, for those of us who have been around a long time, man, I remember when it was very, very small. A lot of us do. We're still small, but we're quite big in what we're attracting now, attention-wise, because the team is growing. Growth is, it's like watching your child. I was talking with her earlier. It's watching your child grow up. Man, I remember when they came out and they couldn't do anything. Now my kid's riding the bike. When they first came out, they weren't riding the bike, but now they better be riding the bike because they're a really slow walker, man. Like we gotta hustle, we gotta get going here, type of deal. So these are the things that in any business, what can I do to incentivize or help those that need to move their family journey in a different path? Because you'll see this at the end. Darling?
Just to point out that there's when you've got your regular your level one and your enroller bonus, but then you've got your team leader rank
Mm-hmm.
advancement bonus. So already just in volume,
Yeah.
you've got 5196 in volume. So you're way past the 3000. You've got your team leader. You've also got your hat trick because you've got three people. Like this is where you're getting your bonuses without even looking at it. And all you're doing is basically telling somebody, hey, get your friends and family together. Let's put in a bulk order. Hey, well, so and so could do this too. Let's do that for them. And all of a sudden you've got all this, like you yourself, even though you aren't the one that's getting it, but your new enrollee, they're getting all these bonuses, so they're on fire, but you're also getting your bonus because you've got an extra 5,000 in your team. So
Mm-hmm.
you may have already ranked up from the next one because your volume is up. So this is everybody's helping each other, and this
Yeah.
is where the teamwork comes in. So that's all I want to say with that.
No,
Like
that's,
this
you know
this
what, Dar,
literally is teamwork.
that is so powerful because a lot of people have stigmas around this business, right? And they go, I heard, no, no, listen, I don't get rewarded if I don't help. What do you
Exactly.
mean? This is what this slide says. We're shared this before, Jay's uses analogy, right? If you refer somebody to a restaurant and they go there and they drop 200 bucks in a meal, the restaurant doesn't say, hey, how'd you find out about us? So that's my friend Darlene. What's her name? Let me contact her. I'm going to send her a gift certificate for a free dessert. It doesn't happen. I said, it's different here. I want you to reward. I want you. We all need affirmation, okay? We're all human beings. To get affirmed for doing something good, we all remember this as a kid. An act of kindness. I shared this with somebody because other leaders have said this. You're not going to keep this a secret, are you? Oh yeah, I'm not going to tell anybody. No, that's some certain athletes. But the right people go, my head's spinning right now, Kev, Darlene. I'm thinking about a lot of people that can benefit from this. See, now you got the kindness wheel starting to spin,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so, and then For those of us who love to do shows, I'm in that category. Or sending a nice present in the mail. Guess what? We've got Dave put this together, and on the back, you don't see this, but he's mentioned on the back, you can check off. You'll have a list of what patches, and you can check off, so you can let the person know what's in this sampler that you're sending them, or you're giving it to them at a show. Again, there's a lot of advantages with this, right? He's very professional.
Mhm.
You can put your card inside of it, right? Or you can, again, getting information from the client, walking them through the patches. They got somebody keeps all the patches together so they don't leave them in their pants, and they wash the pants when they got home, and they go, oh, I remember those patches you gave me? Yeah, I forgot to take them out of my pants, and I washed and put them in the dryer, and they're trashed.
Yeah.
Do you
The
know how
nice
much?
thing about this too is that because it's in a professional package, when that person gets that sample pack, like we can all do this with the dollar store Ziploc baggies, and that's totally fine. And if you're doing that, good on you because you're already 5 steps ahead of this. But for the ones that are a little bit shy, maybe this is an excellent way to do that because not only do you get to put 1, 2, 5, 10, you get to choose how many samples you put in there. But when they look at the back, it says, "You gave me Liberty. What's this? What's this focus one for? Because I think maybe I need that too." So now it's a marketing tool, not just a product that you can put samples into. So also take a look at that branding aspect of it. That you have flexibility now, not only to streamline what you want to do in that sample pack, but also there's an intrigue. It's like, whoa, what are all these other ones for? So there's a little bit of intrigue there. So I think it's a fabulous thing. Again, everybody has their way of doing it, which is absolutely fantastic. There's a lot of creative people doing this. They've been doing this for years, but it's a nice way if you're just kind of getting into this whole sample pack thing. This is a great way to do it. You get 100 empty packs that you can fill up yourself for $40, and they don't have to pay for shipping.
And one of the cool things you can do with this, right, when you give this to a customer, for example, at a show, wherever you are in public, and you can just take your phone, you can take a screenshot of the back of the pack. That what did I give them again right on the spot, and I'm going to put their name and I contact information. I can follow up. And again, it's looks help, and again, it's just another touch point. It's another touch point with your client. So moving into some numbers, you may remember this if you're on the call. This is how fast this company changes, okay? And this is
Okay,
this.
can I just say something?
Go, absolutely, ladies first. Go.
Don't freak out because there's another
Okay.
slide coming after this one.
Yeah,
So if somebody's
exactly.
looking at the numbers, like don't freak out.
Hold
And
on.
don't screenshot this one. There's a better one coming.
Yeah.
I'll just preempt that.
Put your peace patch on. You'll be
Get
fine.
your piece patch on.
We'll
There's more
walk
to
you
the
through. We'll
story.
walk you through this.
Yeah.
Okay. So just over a week ago, Jay has the corporate call on the Wednesday. He said new announcements October the 1st, and this was a slide, right? Effective October 1st. The leadership call this afternoon, this has changed. And for all of you that are on this call and watching recording, I thank you because now you can pass this information. And again, this is what Jay talked about. It's communication. I send out an email. You guys are on a call. You guys have this slide. You can screenshot it. Not this one.
Not this one.
This is already old. It's 5 days ago, and it's old history. Let me show you the new one.
Yeah.
This is the new one.
This is the one you're screenshotting.
This is the one you're screenshotting. Now, there's another one for the other parts of the world. I'm not going to go on this call. We're going to focus right here for this group right now. Okay? But what I want you to know here, and this is Jay helping us as a team, because he understands how important we are as associates, that we are the backbone of this organization. He used a military analogy. You got a commander in chief and all that stuff, but you got a lot of privates at the bottom. The privates are really important. Just go watch Forrest Gump. You'll figure that out. And anyways, so when I look at this, if we look at the top here, so the Lumi patch is coming in. This is going to be the pricing. Okay, these people just go to the website. This is what they're going to pay. Okay? If they choose through your replicated site as a customer, this is their pricing. I want you to see this. Remember the 69.65. It's a short-term memory test. It was 89.79 here. Okay? So what did he do? He dropped the price. Drop the price for those that go to your site. It's another incentive to go and talk to people. When you go through my site, I'm saving you money. And he says, listen, if you can go right to the website, you're going to pay a lot of money. Still a very good product, and we still are the best valued patch on the market. I should have brought my other notes, but I remember this one because he brought this up on the call this afternoon. We are the best valued patch on the market, even with the price change. So he said, let me keep it here. Good number for you, for your customers. The wholesale, he said, I am holding the price till December 31. It's not going to change. I'm going to honor what we put into place, so you know. But look what he did. January the 1. And this is because you got two more patches in a pack. Plus we have a new material. It's new construction. It's better. It's smaller. It's everything is better. So as soon as you hear the word better, what comes first to mind? It's got to be more expensive. But how much more expensive? And Jay says, you know what? I've committed to the manufacturer. This is what we're doing as a company. I need to figure out the best pricing that, you heard it here. He said, you guys need to tell your people this. The next 3 years, every January, there's going to be a little price increase. I'm not going to drop it all at the beginning. It's too hard on people. So you look here, it's only changing. I'll leave this to Darlene because Darlene got all excited about this. It's only changing how much, Dar?
$2.
$2. It's still less than a cup of coffee.
It's okay, like it's reasonable. So this is the thing too, this is the, well, I shouldn't, I'm jumping ahead. You go ahead, Kev.
Oh, it's okay. So he was saying, listen, you can come in, you can pay 99. If I could show you a way that now that you're loving the product, I could give you a over 50%, oh no, I'm winning pricing, just under 50% savings.
Yep.
50% is better than Black Friday. Why? I'm going to take you from 99 down to 51, down to 47. It's over 50% savings. Why? Because we as associates are the face of Superpatch. He was on the call. He says, they don't know me. Who's this Jay guy? Who's this Eric? This Tommy? Oh, they see you. They see and feel you and me when I'm on a Zoom, when you're on a Zoom, when you're talking to the person. We are the face of Superpatch. What's your story? We're going to get there. You don't have to be coming because I'm on the call. There has to be a story here somewhere. So, Dar, any?
Yeah, just to reiterate the fact that Jay did not have to keep the prices low. He actually went to the manufacturer. Now, this is just for the Lumi. This is the one that's coming out the soonest with these changes. As the other ones come out, they're going to be integrated in. So these are the things you have to remember. But the Lumi is one that's already in transit, as so to speak, as far as some people are getting the new packs of patches. So that's where this is being applied to first. But now where is I going with that? I was going somewhere with that. I don't have my focus patch on.
Okay. Lumi
well, basically just understand that every January the price is going to go up. In order to get these prices as low as he did, he had to commit to have a big order. So he got a lot of them in. So he's kind of eating it at the front end. And so he's basically guaranteeing, he might not, but he's basically saying, get ready. You will see small increases every year versus chunk increases that are harder to take. So just have your head set around that. When it comes to November, December, it's like, okay, if I don't want to have the price increase, I'm going to order a chunk. So that it might be something that you want to budget for. That might be something you want to let people know about, is like, this is what's coming. These are the pricing, just so that you are aware of what's happening. That's the biggest thing with getting this information out, is so that you can make informed decisions. So,
yep. No, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, so again, promos that are out there for us as associates in our smart ship. Okay, Again, things he's doing to help us that we're trying to extend our profit margin with buying product in bulk. So I love this because I'm a fan of Costco. Costco, if you understand what Costco's done is, I'll give you an example. What Costco's done as a business, how they keep building more stores, and people somehow need to buy toilet paper in packages of 48. Whether you're a family or one, I bought 40, I'm good for like the year, Cal, I'm good. I said, I'll give you a better price. You buy in larger quantity. It's the same thing with us. Volume is an important part because it gives us different leveraging components in regards to from the manufacturer, what we're doing as a business, what we can scale. And these are all things I have learned through this journey. I was not a business major in school. I'm an athletic therapist. I wasn't taught a lot of this stuff. But the more I learned from other smart business people, not just in Superpatch, but in other leaders that mentor us, these are very powerful tools to help people have a better ROI, return on their investment. We on this call are investing in our health and wellness. Just so you know, health is the number one concern for every human on the planet. It's their health. We're in that industry with what we offer. So we'll always have people to talk to. Ingvar?
Yeah, the October Smart Chip promo, you have to be on Smart Chip to get it. Seems a little bit of a no-brainer, but I thought I'd have to add that in there. Now,
Good.
also remember that your Smart Chip will drop your, that's the thing that's going to drop your purchase part down to where it's only $2 more than what you're paying now. So just so you're aware that that Smart Chip is going to get you the best price, like right off the bat. But then because you're on Smart Chip of a 2-pack Smart Chip, you will be able to get some of these options with the group packs. If
So
that makes sense to everybody, then we're good.
thanks. And again, it's a smart chip. As we've heard, it's for smart people.
Yep.
So I want to be part of that group. So here we go.
Yep.
So and again, what did Jay do? To incentivize, to help people. Listen, you can join for one. Like if you look at this slide, where can you join a business for $1? Like that gets you in the door. That gets you all the features that comes of being an associate. And then we obviously walk through the qualifications and what's required. And they go, makes perfect sense that I need to invest in myself because I need to tell my story of how or why I'm involved with this. So that, again, it's a powerful incentive for October. It's 1 month at a time. Jay is always about trying it with us as the people in the field, the privates in the field. Go try this, work it. We'll see what happens, and we'll make another decision in November. But right now, that's what we got for October. So put your helmet on, fix your focus, lock in, and let's go. And so in the leadership call we had last week, he talked about this. And you look at this slide, and he was sharing about us in North America, or anywhere in the world for that matter. And these aren't Superpatch statistics, these are business statistics. I can totally relate to this left-hand black square here. I can relate to this. In fact, probably everybody on this call can relate to that black square at some point in their lives. And others have said, you know what? I don't want to stay here. And Jay made a very profound statement. Because on this call, he shared his story of where he grew up. Shared his story of the apartment building and what happened to his father. And we all have those stories, and some of us are living it. And he said, you know what? I have an opportunity to change this story, which we have in this company. And one of the most profound parts is the legacy part, but that we don't have time for in this call. We can do that in another call. We have lots of calls we could do with this stuff. But he said, what if, and this is what I love about network marketing, it's the only business in the world that you can start and you don't have to be a PhD or a master's or a, a bachelor degree. None of that stuff. You just need to be a good person, have work ethic, committed, consistent, want to help people, get behind a good product. We'll see there in a second. And then you can decide to do whatever you want. But what if I could show you a way, right? We're like the lighthouse because we got some very successful leaders in this company, right? We got some people who've done some phenomenal things in this company to change thousands of lives. That's a good thing. It's always a good thing when you can help people put them in a better place. That you can move from the left to the right. I'm just going to leave it at that. If I can help you move from the left to the right, is that of interest to you? If not, no big deal. They'll decide. Dar?
Next slide.
Next slide. Thank you. I'm coachable.
There we
So
go.
now we're doing pretty good time. So our journey in Superpatch, as Jay was talking to us, he says, I give you guys permission, gals and gals, guys and gals. You saw the last slide here in the middle. This. It's a positive statement. I desire, choose, want. I came into Superpatch. Darlene shared what she said. I came in here. I saw how this could change the world. I saw that's my story from 11 years ago. It's coming. It's truth. It's happened. I've learned in this company that the more people we help, we grew as a company. I like that part. I like that I've met all of you. Some of you I've never met face to face. So on a Zoom, one day I'll meet you live. But I said, I've met all these new people in this family. Why? And so together I can do this. You can't, there's so many advantages in network marketing, direct sales that allows us to do this on the right-hand side that a job can't. I don't have time to get in that call, and I'm sure Dar has your statements as well. But that's what this business allows us the ability to do if we want that. Go ahead, Dar.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Like this is something that I have struggled with for years with network marketing because there was always that I don't want people to think that I'm doing this to make money off of them. And it got to a point where it's like when I started to have an income coming in, I started to realize that I was limiting how many people I could help by how much money I was not making. And so it got to a point where it's like, okay, so this money is starting to come in. That means A, I have more time for my family and I have more time to go out and help more people. I can go out on the road and I can go supply patches because I'm getting some for free because I have my 4-pack smart chip and I get my business builder, so I get 3 packs for free. So sort of some of these things are starting to sink into my thick skull that says, you know what, I can help more people if I were to let go of my limitations with how I view money. And that's where I wanted to kind of bring my experience into this because I am helping more people by accepting the fact that I'm making money at this than I ever could at just sharing patches. So there's that's why I wanted to glow up your why because it's you can help so many people and the freedom to help people comes from the resources behind what you're doing. And some of it is going to be just in free product, but a lot of it is going to be that, you know what, I do have the gas money. I can go to that show and help somebody from my team do that show with them. Or that person doesn't have enough for theirs for this month. So I'm going to give them some of my patches that they can sell because they were free for me because I've got that level. So this is where it's powerful to get up to the levels and it's okay to strive for that because your goal is your goal and it's individual. But to be able to use that as a plus instead of as a minus or as a limitation is really, really freeing. And I just wanted to share that from my perspective because at the end of the day, I'm still in it 100% to help people, but I'm helping more people because of the income that I'm making from Superpatch. So that's my story. If that can encourage you to start working through some of your limitations, it's going to help you. So that's just my two cents
No,
or 10 cents now because it's
oh, it's more than
multiplied.
2 cents, Dar. Come on. You're undervaluing yourself here. I'm telling you. Words of wisdom from Darlene Froese. So the you know when I look at us as humans, folks, we were created to do something great. We had this unlimited potential in all of us. And a lot of us have been through stuff. And then you come into a family like this and you align yourselves with certain people. You made some friends. When I've seen these relationships that have grown. And you got like a friend I can work with. We can work together on this. And there are lots of this that's happened in Superpatch. And I make new friends and I meet new people and we're like-minded and we're focused on the mission, of VTT, as Jay shared, vibrotactile trigger technology, VTT. That's the mission, to get the patch on people. There's a business model that needs to sustain Superpatch so that we can what? We can help more people. Because I'll close on this. He said I remember this in the early days. He goes, if I stood at the corner of Yonge and Dundas, if you have no idea where that is, what's a different name now, but Yonge and Dundas is like Broadway and Fifth Avenue or whatever in New York City. It's like the main intersection. If I stood here by myself, handing out a patch every minute or every second, there's not enough hours in my lifetime to reach the planet. I can't do this by myself. I need a team. So he created a model that we as associates could work together as a team to do something great for this world. Because when you have a Kleenex moment with this tech, and we've all been there, it's over. As Vince Carter would say, it's over. There's nothing that's going to stop me from sharing this. Because I've had those Kleenex moments and they're on video. I'm not gonna and it said, I'm going out to help more people. I'm a fisher of people. I'm going fishing today. Shared this on a call this early with some teammates. My mindset, I'm going fishing every day. Don't know if I'm gonna catch anything, but I'm gonna go fishing. Or like Darlene's husband, Kevin, loves to hunt. I'm gonna go sit up in that moose stand. But I don't know what's gonna happen, but I gotta be there in the right position to do what I need to do. And you got to be in the boat to be able to fish. You can't fish from the shore. Well, you can, but it's not very good. You got to in the water. So you got to get out there and know that there's lots of us fishing to go find those people. Said, I'm so glad you cast your Superpatch patch out there because I was intrigued by your banner. You can help me with my balance, my pain, my sleep, my this. Yeah, let me tell you a story. What? And then you create a new friend because they're totally enthralled by the good news that you bring to people that are literally dying for good news. And we get to be the beneficiaries of giving the good news. And then sometimes we're the benefactors. Hey, I want to do this. Great. Let's get you started. And you can welcome to rookie camp. Oh, wow, there's a lot to learn here. Don't worry. You gotta give me some of my teammates. I got a great team. As Jay said, we all need the water boy, water girl is really important. That was on leadership call. That's another good story, by the way, but I don't have time. Too many stories. So redefine your why. I'll let Dar, you can close it out here. You got to go
Yeah,
do this.
basically we're just going to wrap it all together and it's powerful to know your why, but sometimes your why needs a bit of a glow up. So take a look at how you're working on your super patch business, why you wanted to do this. Um, how could getting a few extra dollars in your pocket help you do that job better? But also, who do you know that loves the product that you think could share, and all they really have to do is share, could benefit from that Flex 40? Because if you're working with them and you're mentoring them and you're getting them to also get three more people and potentially each of them have three people, all of that money comes back. So then that person that's so scared to spend $12.99 is all of a sudden got an extra $500 in their pocket on top of the $12.99 product, which they're going to sell for 24. So these are the things where the math starts, and I'm not a math person, but it starts to snowball. So understanding that your why of helping people is also going to be able to be an answer to prayer for somebody like that. And when it aligns with your values, it's just that much better. And the last one, the requirements in a partner, like we are in this together. We're going to support each other. So yeah, you go ahead and get out there and help some people. And it's okay to have the benefit of getting paid to do so.
Which brings us to, oh, hang on a second here, joke, to the end. So the end. It's a great, another great story in the Super Patch family, man. That's what I love about this, what we get to do. And, you know, if you look at the words on this screen, um, I'm grateful. I think we all are grateful for this technology because, again, we just have to think of ourselves or somebody very close to us that we shared this with them. They thought we were different because we are, because we're unique, right? We're the only technology of this type in the world, so we are unique. But you look at the words on this screen, they're very powerful. So it inspires us to, I'm thankful for this because if I didn't have this tech, where would I be or you be or somebody close to you be? Because you see where they are now compared to where they were before they met you. And you were the one that shared and helped them. And then you got blessed because they go, you're not going to believe this, right? At those stories. And then you just get stoked. I got to get another one, man. This is amazing. I love this demo. It's like so cool, Kev. So, Dar,
Closing remarks. I think there was if we weren't clear, send a quick question in the chat. But I think we tried to be as clear as we can with what the promotions are for this month, so that you can kind of be aware of what's going on. Also going over the pricing products and just how that will all affect your business. So if there are no questions, then I think we are good.
cool. I'm around a little bit over, but hey.
So I'm going to change to gallery and I'm going to stop the recording. Thank you all for